we should probably find a place where we can hole up where we're gonna sleep so that we can begin accumulating items in one spot. Probably in the pantry. Yeah. Can we haul this out of here? Can you split beds still? I forget. You cannot grab a bed that's multiple tiles. So that's unfortunate. So I guess we're not going to be sleeping in here. We could grind our skills, make a makeshift bed, but I think it's too early for that. Let's just see if we can blow zombies. Oh, we're not wielding our cudgel. Pretty bad decision. Wield the cudgel. And bash. And I can't really tell that I'm wielding the cudgel. It does not appear to show that weapon in my hands. That may be a product of the cudgel not having a tile, or it might just be this tile set doesn't really display that. And kill the follow-up zombie. I guess we could go just clear out a cell in here and call that our sleep area. Very pretty, undeniably a better default than Retro Days. I mean, I don't want to badmouth Retro Days, but I think so too. Ultica is the future. You need to unload your pants before crafting. That makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. Simple deconstruct the mattress, then construct mattress on floor. Simple deconstruct. Deconstruct simple furniture. Certain terrain and furniture can be deconstructed without any tools. On the bed, ignore the prisoners. Got a 0. Lovely. The mattress, ooh, is 280 liters. I never really measured the volume of a mattress before. Pretty big though. Let's see if we can haul this mattress. Leave me alone, zombies. I'm moving right now. Unfortunately, we did smash the door now that I think about it. But we can barricade that with a fridge or something. Drop the mattress. And then construct mattress on floor. Construct mat. Add mattress to bed frame. Requires a bed frame. Did this give me a bed frame? It did not. What's underneath this? It is a bed frame. Can I drag the bed frame? I can. Okay. So we'll do that. Move these corpses out of the way here. Yes. Many angry zombies. Yes. Prisoners. Blah, blah, etc. We'll bring the bed spring over here. So that's nice because it allows you to deconstruct multi-tile beds, which I really did just think that you just couldn't do it anymore. That's nice. I don't know what this is, but get out of my way. I'm trying to set up a bedroom, please. And I usually like to get a bed squared away pretty early and set up where I'm going to be sleeping. I know that that's maybe not the most sensible thing to do. Too dark to construct. That's right. Need light to do this. Very exciting. Actually, why would you do this? Use the flash. No, I was going to use the flashlight, but it makes more sense to do it by the daylight so we're not burning our only light battery. So we'll just construct the bed over yonder and then hopefully be able to drag it because it'll be a single tile. Give me this. Wield the mattress. Drop the mattress. Okay, construct, add mattress to bed frame. Yes, ignore the zombies. Huzzah, we have a bed. So let's pull this. You cannot grab the bed. I hate you. Okay. Should work without a frame. Requires bed frame. Maybe there's a different one. Bed. Build a bed frame. Build a bunk bed. Bed from scratch? No. Yeah, it looks like it requires a bed frame. A little irritated I can't drag this single tile bed. And this is a counter, so we really don't want to be there. So we're gonna simple deconstruct. Sorry, internet, I know this is boring. I do like having a separate area set up. That way we have like an area we can start bringing our items safely. Yes, mattress. Okay, yes, it's a mattress. It's big. Your big mattress. So we'll do this. We'll turn on our flashlight. We'll do it this way. Oh, reload the flashlight. Activate the flashlight. So we're burning battery, but that's not super terrible. How long does this take? Takes us 5 minutes to put a mattress on a bed. Of course it does. We'll go ahead and do that. So yeah, I've been running errands over the weekend. Had to drive into the city. It was terrible. Traffic was terrible. It was like 94 degrees. You can lay the mattress down without a frame by activating it. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Deploy it like a bedroll, you mean? Okay. And driving in the city. I hate driving in the city. I hate being in the city. I don't go there ever. But I was there. I was like, I'm gonna do some shopping. Gonna have a good time. You are different. What are you? Zombie cop. Human body covered by a weather-beaten and badly damaged set of riot gear. Really hope they drop the riot gear, and that's not just flavor text, because shouldn't be in their description if they don't give it. Do we want to clear the cell block? Are you locked? Yeah, you're locked. We never did make. There should be wire here, and did we see pliers in here anywhere? We don't need pliers, right? We need fine hammer. We can't really craft fine hammering at the moment. Actually, we probably could. Or no, because we don't have any skills. Yeah, we can't do that. So I would need a pliers or a hammer of some sort. Bolt cutters, hacksaw, metalworking chisel, pin reamer, file set, screwdriver's good. We definitely should pick that up. Clamps. You're gonna get the clamps. Yeah, no. So we'll just grab a screwdriver. So we can't make lockpicks because we lack the ability to do so. It was fine hammering, right? Lock. Fine hammering and metal sawing. We have the hacksaw, so we could do that, but we need fine hammering or bolt turning. Yeah, okay. So that's not gonna fly. I mean, we need it for both, I guess. Okay. So no lockpicks, which means we're not getting through those bar doors at the moment. That's a bummer. I'm guessing second floor, same as the first. Okay, a little open area over here. What, oh, it's the showers. I see. Interesting. Little shower room. What are these? Sinks in the bathroom, or in the shower room. Okay. Hello, zombies. If you're all piled up, are you going to be able to break through the door? I doubt it, right? Closed bar door. Yeah, you're not getting out of there. I don't know what you're thinking. Looks like a recreation area for the cops. Can't really think of what this would be. What's a D? Oh, there's a dog in there. It's a zombie dog. So I guess it's like they're... I don't understand why it would be attached to a cell block, though, if it was like their rec area. I don't know. But we don't really have an interest in being there. Can't really see anything else. Let's just cautiously explore. Make sure our flashlight is off. So I was in the city and, you know, was going to go shopping, and it just didn't turn out to be what I wanted. On the way there, my car engine started shutting off, which it does sometimes when it's overheating. And it doesn't help that it's like 80, you know, like it was like 92 degrees. And I was driving it a lot to get out there. So like anytime I want to go in the city, I got to drive like 45 minutes minimally, just one way. So activate the bolt cutters, cut through the fence here. You hear ka-chunk. Oh, it opened. Oh, did I cut the lock off? That's clever. I thought it would cut through the actual wall, and I didn't notice there were doors here, so we could have just come through there. Man, every door is locked, huh? Presumably we can just go out the front here, right? Like, there's... Oh! In the time it took me to cut the lock, they busted both of those doors down. Well, let's back up. Make sure we got our cudgel wielded, which is already damaged, unfortunately. Quite a lot of them trickling over here. But this is an area where they can't surround us, so we should be okay. So the car was shutting off on me, and I thought, like, you know, I'm not gonna basically what happens is the engine will start to sputter like it's running out of gas. If you've ever, I remember when I was a teenager, a girl was driving me home and she ran out of gas and it was like bucking the whole car forward. So it's always like that, and then the car shuts off. I think what is happening is that the engine is not getting enough gas. I think it seems like whenever the temperatures are crazy, it just, I gotta assume, I in my head, it's the fuel injector. So I keep putting cleaner in it, and it doesn't seem to do anything. And of course my mechanic is useless, so I never learned anything. I guess there weren't any more. I really thought more were gonna come down here. So the engine shuts off, and then I gotta sit there for a couple minutes and keep trying it until the engine starts again. And when it's 1,000,000 degrees, and spoiler alert, we've talked about this, my heater's broken, so it spits out hot air the whole time. I really thought this might lead outside the fence. Oh, I bet this is the perimeter wall. Yeah, that makes sense. Concrete wall all the way around. Need to be careful as we approach the corners. So this is much smaller than I was anticipating. I thought this would be a much, much larger area. Okay, so this is the perimeter fence for the actual in-ground prison. There is a tower in here, which is a bit odd, with bar doors that we're not going to be able to get through. And then the exterior building, which I'm assuming is how we would get to the exterior, is also bars. So let's grab a hacksaw and see if we can start cutting through. If we could just like reach the exterior, we would count that as a win. Give me hacksaw. I don't know if you can cut through the bar doors like that or not, but we'll give it a shot. So I ran my errands, and you know, honestly, just sitting in the heat, I immediately was like, I'm not going to go shopping. I just want to go home. I'm sweating. I'm exhausted. I don't want to deal with this. So how does one open? Oh, it's a closed metal door. It's just the unfamiliarity of the tile set. So we would need lockpicks to get through there, which is interesting because we can't craft them. Let's check the stairs over here, see what's upstairs. It looks like this is just a separate cell block. Pretty small prison. So we'll check upstairs. I'm guessing it's just another shower area. I don't really get why their cops are in that room, but still wielding the cudgel we are. Yeah, so nothing up here. And unless this zombie has a pliers on him. Okay. So we need to manufacture a proper hammer that will give us fine hammering ability. How does one do that? I think the makeshift and stone hammer don't have fine hammering. Did we try every door? I mean, it seems like everything is locked, so I don't think any of these will be... Okay. Can't do that. What are you? Window frame with metal bars. Are those cuttable? Able to be cut. I don't think cuttable is a word. They are. Okay. So, nope. And then we're immediately met with a barred door. Closed bar door. That's different from the closed metal door. So can I cut through this as well? Hacksaw. Cut metal. You can. Herd wump. Yes, let's stop. We should probably manufacture a new cudgel if we're expecting more resistance, and if we're heading to the exterior, we're likely going to start meeting like civilians and officers rather than police. So really no idea what's over there. Could be a lot of cops, could be more Z9s and things. So it wouldn't hurt to have a properly repaired weapon. Let's make a cudgel. I doubt we're going to be able to make anything better than that at the moment, especially with no skills. Normally I'd go to the quarterstaff, but that doesn't seem to be an option. We have a cudgel, we have a backup cudgel, we have the cutters, we have meds. There's food and drink in the pantry if we need it. Oh, we are hungry and thirsty. We did squander a lot of our time by dealing with rags and things. Dried food makes sense. Most of the food you would find in a pantry like this would be huge cans and perishable goods. Actually, these are normal cans. I don't like that. You know, we had a while back somebody added like 3-liter cans to the game, and they really haven't shown up very many places. And a prison is like a prime candidate for where those cans would show up. Yeah, these are all like civilian cans you would buy for your household. You would think like prisons, hospitals, I guess those are the only two that really come to mind that would have like bulk cans. I never see those 3-liter cans. So we're seeing some food. We have that almond milk to drink. So let's just eat, sure, curry with meat. That sounds delicious. Love curry. Nor eat some curry. And it lowered our quench a little bit. So we'll have some almond milk. Sure, almond milk. Oh! That gallon of almond milk had 1 charge in it. Okay. That's a bummer. And literally no other beverages. Sure, I mean, there's a spigot in every cell. We just don't have access to that. So, screw me, I guess. So we're going to be thirsty, and that's going to be an ongoing issue. So we need to do something about that. The lack of beverages kind of bothers me. They have a lot of food, but no drinks. So, don't know what to do about that. So for now, let's just proceed forward. We have the cudgel, and we should be able to hack through here. Cut metal. Bird wump. Nah. I'm not afraid of wumps. Southwest, you hear wump. What is this? 12 pipes. Oh, I see. It's a little L pipe. Ooh, get that cursor off the screen. I also have a white bar now that I look at my screen a little bit more closely. We have a gray line at the bottom here and along the right side. Don't know why that's happening. Have to do something about that for Thursday as well. Really not on top of things. I did start working on a new project. Oh, here comes the doggo. Hello, doggo. If we stop, he's not going to be able to get to us, but he's also never going to leave. So I think we just finish cutting through here. Ignore. Then we engage him. Z9s, I think, are pretty... Do they have armor? I don't remember. Precisely strike for 14 on a critical. That's pretty bad for a critical that wasn't a rapid strike. So I'm guessing you're not armored. It says DPS versus armored would be much lower. 2 damage. 18 damage. Okay. I don't know what to make of them. I think they do have armor, and I just couldn't really see it in the numbers because we were criticaling. And if they are wearing something like a Kevlar dog harness, that would make sense. So it looks like we've made it to the exterior. We're going to just be careful here. Obviously, there were other things poking around. This might actually be the armory. It is, so that's very good. You can cut into the visitation room. I'm not sure if the door there is unlocked. Some of the doors should be unlocked as well. I find that with a lot of locations, I don't know what determines if something's locked or not. Good idea, shouldn't be hard to fix that. Probably the cans you meant. Z9s have Kevlar dog blankets. Yeah, there's a proper name. I'm forgetting it. Yeah, the cans. Yeah, I mean, I really liked the 3-liter can editions, and I just never ever see the things, to be honest. Which makes sense. Most people don't buy a 3-liter. I remember when I was a kid, we would buy 3-liter cans, or big, maybe they weren't 3 liters, but they were big ass cans of like pudding. My grandparents would buy like, oh, we got a huge can of butterscotch pudding, and they just left it in the fridge forever. So, tack gloves, put on the tack gloves. What else do we got? Blackjack, 13 plus 1. 17 best damage. I want to check out that blackjack compared to your cudgel. Has precise strike and rapid strike as well. No block ability is a bummer. It's made of lead and leather. A short, easily concealed bludgeoning weapon consisting of a weight embedded at the end of a short leather shaft. Formerly used by law enforcement. Why is this here? Why would there be... I thought blackjacks were illegal, because like they're actually really dangerous because of the impact. Meant to stun or knock out the subject. Head strikes have a high risk of causing permanent disabling brain injury and be fatal. Yeah, that sounds not great. It is better from a damage perspective. It does not have a block ability, which I don't like. We'll give it a shot for a little while, especially because our cudgel is... Oh, you're not damaged. It's a lower plus to hit, and it's a... well, you drop the busted one. And it's just a little bit better DPS, so we'll give that a shot. Dress shirts, a Tonfa. See, now the Tonfa is going to be way better. 20 bash, +2 to hit, rapid and parry. Yeah, we're gonna definitely take the Tonfa. I think I like the Tonfa, so even if it's not necessarily the best weapon for the job, I really like it. Actually, what's the speed on a Tonfa? 106. It's comparable. It's like 10%, 15% slower. Pair of boots, sure. What are we wearing on our feet? We'll keep the sneakers. 40 by 46. This is tear gas canister. No interest in that. Tonfa, steel toe boots, tack gloves. No. Actually, throw on those pants because we did not have pants. Why would putting pants... I guess putting pants on would, in fact, make me stop wielding a Tonfa temporarily. Riot armor for sure. Absolutely. Nothing we found compares to that. It's the best armor we found. Throw on the riot armor. Wield the Tonfa. Dress shirt. Sheriff's shirt. Riot helmet. I don't know about the helmet. What's your encumbrance? Where encumbrance 20. I mean, with such a light weapon, we don't have to worry too much about stamina. But that 20 mouth encumbrance is going to be problematic. Put on the helmet. I always have trouble assessing in these situations. We did lose a tile of night vision as well. Beanbag, no thank you. I like that there's no lethal rounds in here. That makes sense. And is something that's often misrepresented in movies and stuff. There would generally not be any kind of firearm on the property other than like maybe tear gas canisters. You know, what's interesting is that most prisons actually, like, their primary means of subduing people is pepper spray and like so when I was around correction officers, the primary thing that they used, they had shields that were actually tasers, so it was like a full protective thing you could hold in front of you, and when it would contact with the person being an issue, it would tase them. So it'd be cool to have those in the game, although I don't think we have tasing very fleshed out, and shields of course don't really work in Cataclysm. You can raise the visor to have no mouth and eye encumbrance. Someone did tell me that before and I forgot all about that. You raise your visor, so that should help, yeah, with our night vision as well. So that's nice. We'll have good head protection. I don't really care about eye and mouth protection too much. Kill the doggo. Shouldn't have been here. Sorry, doggo. I don't think we pulped the last one, but that's okay. Zombie technician. Interesting that you're here. I don't have the means to dissect you, of course, and I'm using a tonfa, which hopefully is a wood item. New follower, Dyslexic. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a nice time. Oh, we're at an hour already? Man. Again, I have some errands to run, so like, we go a little bit longer, but I do have to call the stream very soon. Thursday, hopefully, will be a longer stream, but today gotta take care of something. So, and everything closes, and I work at night, so it's always hard to find the time. Yes, tonfa is plastic. Really, I thought you would be like a wood core with like a resistant. I guess they are plastic. I haven't really seen a nightstick in a long time. I don't think I've ever held one. Interesting that the corpse has a sprite, but the technician did not. I guess the corpse is probably shared among all enemies, which is mildly a bummer, because it would make it harder to differentiate who needs pulping and who doesn't. I don't know what's down here. I don't know why there are tunnels underneath, and I can't really think of anything valuable that I would find here. I think it would be better honestly, I think it would be better if we just left. Would be the smart thing to do, is to obtain freedom and be about our business. Isn't there a robot or something around here that's gonna murder me? Why don't we see about getting out, and then we'll assess if we want to go underground or not. I don't want to smash with my tonfa. Go ahead and wield the blackjack has better bash, so wield the tonfa again. Okay, literally just a door. Just a door to the exterior. Okay, so we made it out. I really thought this would be a really long difficult endeavor, and we are now free, so that's interesting. I do not think it would be that easy in a real prison. So what do I think about... So I've already shared my thoughts on the kitchen. I think that there should be big cans. I think there should be more beverages, and in general there would be some version of cutlery for the actual kitchen people. People think that if you're in prison, you don't get to use those sort of things. During my time incarcerated, I actually was around people using chainsaws who were inmates. So it's like, people think that we never get our hands on those sort of things. That's not true. They exist, and obviously, you know, kitchen prep people would have knives and things like that. So that's one thing that would have been helpful to have early on. I don't really get why there's no beverages. Although most cells will have their own sinks, so it doesn't really need a reason to have beverages. But there are beverages that are generally provided with meals. So like your breakfast would have a, not coffee, but a coffee flavored drink, right? So there would be drinks there, or at least drink mix, which I think would probably make more sense. The tool shop is generally located at the very edge of the prison, and usually is separated in a way that way they can do really thorough searches for people coming from a tool shop to make sure they're not stealing pieces. Oh, looks like there's a library. I completely missed that. That's cool. I like that. And then the cell blocks make sense. There really wouldn't be anything there. I don't really get what this is. I guess this is like what they would refer to as the bubble, which is usually like the supervisory area of a block where they can see to make sure no one's fooling around. So that's interesting. I think this is a tower, but I don't really get why there's a tower on the interior of the perimeter. And then yeah, pretty much yeah, these towers should be on the outside, I think. But other than that, it's a cool little area. It's just not as I don't know. I kind of thought it was multi-Z level, but I had avoided looking at the PRs. What is in here, I wonder? We might as well explore. Especially if we're going to wrap the episode here in a second. Or the stream here in a moment. Oh, it's a bathroom. So this is only accessible through the metal door. Which we don't have the means to get into. I wonder what's in there. What would be in there? We already saw visitation. Which I like that it's separated into two areas. If you're in a high security area, like let's say you're someone who gets in a lot of fights, you would not be permitted physical contact visits, so you would do the doors through the glass here, or the chairs through the glass. If you were like a proper inmate who, you know, is not a terrible person, you would be allowed physical contact visits with your family, so that would be these areas. So I really like that they separated that. I don't know what's in here. I would like to know, but we don't have a hammer. What is this? Private resort. Well, I definitely don't want to go there. So unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to get to a hammer that has fine hammering to let us make lockpicks before we would come back. And we probably never will come back because we're going to just go to the nearest town. So I think we're going to teleport in here just to see what this is. Because I'm curious. Teleport. We won't take anything because I do think we're going to continue to play this character. So we just want to look and see what's in here. Oh, I guess like the warden's office or something. Weird. Oh, intake. It's probably intake. There's a bench. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Intake generally has showers for delousing and stuff. Anywhere else we didn't go that we might want to look at before we leave? What is this? Oh, it's the laundry. Okay, okay. I wish I had noticed that. We would have picked up additional pants. And then we'll look in the library as well here. No, don't spawn. Teleport, please. Check out the library, see what kind of books. Probably mostly novels. Planet of the Murderous Squids That Time Forgot. Oh, that's a classic. Psychedelic adventure novel of cosmic exploration. An elderly assassin discovers a planet too good to be true. Whoever's been adding some of these goofier books, you've been doing a good job with the descriptions, and I like them. Story of an Iranian youth. So it is mostly novels, which also makes sense, because that is what you would find primarily. There are also trade books generally, you know, people trying to learn things, and generally is usually at least a classroom somewhere around in a prison, but it's okay, we haven't seen that. And then I guess we'll take a look at, where does that lead? Oh, it's just okay. So we'll take a look as well in the watchtowers and see what they've got to offer. Okay, quite a lot. It looks like a gas mask, shotgun beanbags, hard leg guards. And again, we're not going to take any of this because we cheated to get in here. We just wanted to look at it. Oh, okay. And really not much of anything. So let's take a look in the other tower here just to see what their lockers have. Basically nothing. How many watchtowers are there? Just the 2? There's also no yard. Oh, there is. Okay, so here's the yard. And it would make sense that the watchtowers would overlook that. Doesn't make sense that they're on the interior. I do think that's something that should be changed. I think it's hard with Cataclysm because you try to keep everything kind of square and rectangular, so you wouldn't have like an external watchtower here, but pretty cool. I like the new prison. It feels a lot more natural than the old prison, and it's not so tightly controlled that you have to do one specific thing to escape, so I really like that. Let's re-enable our achievements. Enable achievements. Achievements enabled. And yeah, I think we're gonna call the stream, unfortunately. So yeah, we escaped from the prison. Pretty minor. I did think it would be a little harder. But the island prison is also like super difficult, so I think it's hard to gauge like appropriate difficulty. So yeah, and if we had not found the hacksaws in the tool shop, we would have really struggled to get out of here, because I don't know how we would have made a pick. Although alls exist, so we eventually could have made something, I guess, or figured something out. But yeah, we did it. And I didn't really give much commentary at all because I kept forgetting what I was talking about. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I will be back on Thursday, where we will continue playing this character, and we'll head for the nearest town, all that jazz. Don't really have anything we want to take with us so much, and yeah, it'll just be a regular playthrough from here on out, except we're an escaped prisoner this time. So alright, thanks everybody for coming out. Sorry for the short episode, and I will see you on Thursday.